Alright, I'm doing another video about how to do protesting and stuff and do's and don'ts. The other video I made was just how to get ready for one, I guess, and whatever, how to prepare for one, I guess, kind of, I guess, in a way. This is just, I guess, another video that's kind of like that, and like, when you're there, I guess. Last video I did like 10 different things. This one I think is going to be a little bit shorter because I only have like three do's and three don'ts. Because I was like, yeah, whatever, why not make kind of a part two and add a few more things? And yeah, so yeah, it still kind of has to do with Pride Month because Pride Month is kind of like, a protest against homophobia and transphobia, and it's a protest against the hate and shit that we get thrown our way. So, yeah, it still kind of makes sense for me to be uploading this during Pride Month, but at the same time, this can also apply to any protest at any time of the year. So, yeah, anyways, let's get into the video, I guess. The do's and don'ts of protests and stuff. Alright, so the first do that I have here is document things that happen, I guess. You can take pictures and videos and stuff like that and document, especially when, like, if there's police there and they start doing some stupid, horrible shit, because, that's kind of what police do, is they do stupid and horrible shit a lot of times. And you can kind of, like, video that and, documents the horrible shit that they do and yeah, just anything that seems interesting and anything that you think is important to capture. And yeah, just like, if you have any sort of camera on you that you can take pictures or videos with, you can do that. Make sure you have enough space and storage in said camera or whatever device you're using. And yeah, anyways, let's move on to the next point that I have here. The next point that I have is communicate with people around you. Make sure you have each other's backs and make sure everyone is alert and aware of stuff that's happening around you and around each other. And, just make sure everyone has like escape routes and all of this stuff. Make sure if something happens, you tell the people around you that, hey, this happened over there, or you see something happening, or, if you have a group and you end up splitting up, maybe you could somehow contact them and be like, hey, blah, 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 just make sure you yourself is safe, but also your group and the people around you are safe, and just like, I guess, protect each other and stuff. I kind of already did talk about a similar thing in the other video that I did, but I feel like this is also kind of like slightly different, I guess. But yeah, I feel like it's important to stay in groups. You're stronger together and more like safer together. And yeah, it's just like kind of an important thing that, you need to be safe and other people need to be safe. Make sure you're talking to each other. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go to the next to do. The last do that I have for this video is respect other people and, their space, their little bubble that they have. I feel like everyone kind of has their like personal space bubble where it's just like, stay however far away from me sort of thing. Yeah, and I mean, I guess, not everyone can like know exactly how big someone's personal space bubble is, but you just gotta be mindful of where other people are, where you are, be alert of, you know, people around you, be alert of yourself, make sure you're not like stepping on people or bumping into people or anything like that. If you have like a backpack or something or some sort of bag, then try to make sure that's not bumping into people and try not to be getting in everyone's way and stuff. I know like some protests and stuff can have a lot of people and there can, be big crowds, but, you can try to do the best you can at, you know, making sure you're not bumping a bunch of people or getting in people's way and stepping on people and stuff. So, yeah, I just, respect other people and try not to be super pushy or anything. So, yeah, that is going to be it for the do's, and now I'm going to go on to the don'ts. Alright, so the first don't that I have is don't go when you are sick. I was sick for I don't know, a week or so, like right before June. I am still slightly getting over it. Like I can still feel my nose is a little bothering me, so it's a little hard to talk because I mean my nose isn't like plugged up or anything. It's just still has a little bit of a it's still kind of messing with me though. But, you know, I'm basically back to normal other than whatever, but yeah, the fact that I was sick for a little while there a few days ago, just I can't believe I didn't think of this for my last video, and I'm just like, bruh, I should put this in a part two and then have a few other points for this because yeah, you don't want to go somewhere with a bunch of other people and get a bunch of other people sick and, that sucks. Like you don't want to get other people sick, but also already your immune system is working overtime and your body is already going to be kind of stupid and you're going to be probably really tired and you need to drink a lot and stuff, so it's not the best thing to do to, it's not really great to go walking around places and standing around all day and if it's really warm or really cold outside, that's also going to affect you even more and make you feel more like shit. And yeah, you don't want to make other people feel like shit with the sickness, and already you feel like shit, so you're better off staying home or staying somewhere where there's not very many people. But also, I mean, if you're sick in general, you shouldn't really go anywhere. Not just not going to protests, but don't go to any parks or stores or anything. Just stay home and sleep and drink water and eat food. You need to take care of yourself. So don't go to protests when you're sick. Don't go anywhere when you're sick unless you absolutely have to go somewhere. But, for the most part, stay where you're not going to get other people sick and stay where you can just rest and chill. And yeah, so, anyways, next don't. Next don't is don't litter. I mean, this could go for any time of day, any time of year, any whatever. It's just don't litter. At a protest, I know there's a lot of shit happening and you might drop something, but you don't, just make sure you pick it up and throw it away if it's garbage or recycle it if it's recycling. You don't want to make everything more dirty than it already is. So, don't litter. And that, again, goes for all year round, no matter where you are, what you're doing. Don't litter. It's not great for the environment. We already destroyed enough of the earth. We don't need to destroy it even further. So throw stuff away. Don't litter. Don't leave trash on the ground. If you see trash on the ground, even if it's not yours, pick it up and throw it away in a garbage can or recycling thing. You don't want just a bunch of rubbish everywhere. Take care of it. Take care of the earth. Take care of our planet. We only have one. I know there might be some other planets that are kind of similar to Earth, but we don't fucking live there, so, you know, fucking take care of the Earth. It's all we have right now, and already the Earth is suffering, but we don't want to make it worse. We want to try to keep it nice and clean for as long as possible. So, pick up your litter. And then the last don't that I have here is don't pick fights with other people. Try to be chill and, stay out of people's way. Don't start some stupid shit. You don't need to start shit with people. You're all there for probably the same reason. I mean, some people might be there to try to cause problems, but just try to stay out of their way and don't engage with their stupid bullshit. Try to keep everything chill. You want to keep it peaceful, unless it really like needs to be a violent protest. But protests are usually peaceful. You want to keep it chill for as long as possible. I know some stuff it's like you might have to kind of escalate things, but try to just keep it chill for as long as possible. Don't fight with other people who are protesting with you, who are also just being chill and peaceful with you. But yeah, anyways, I guess that'll be it for this video. So yeah, that's all I have. So bye.